Right. Okay. So in this very brief tutorial, I want to show you how you can set up a free book giveaway using Bookfunnel. And in this particular example, I'll assume that you just want Bookfunnel to collect all the email addresses. So this is an alternative, as we discussed last night. This is an alternative to simply giving away your book for free on Amazon as part of a promotional package. Because they don't collect email addresses for you there, and as we know, the emails are quite important for us. So this is a way to offer your book for free in exchange for an email address. So the first thing we're going to do, let's get rid of this stuff. First thing we're going to do is go to bookfunnel.com. Bookfunnel.com, and I think yesterday I mentioned that it was free to sign up. It's not quite free, so let's have a look at what you can do. So we'll go to the pricing first. Okay, there are 3 plans. For the beginner, $20 a year. For the mid-list author, $100 a year. And for the bestseller, so unlimited books and downloads, $250. So this is where it's a privilege to be able to spend $250 a year, because that means we're selling lots of stuff. I signed up for the $20 a year one. This is great. 500 up to 500 downloads a month, up to 5 books. That's all cool. Under this plan, however, Bookfunnel does not collect email addresses, so you don't have that option. So you may be interested in this one, the mid-list author. And if I were to do this, and I may do this over the summer, is just go month by month. $10 a month, so I'm not spending a lot of money up front until I can actually see some results from it. Okay, so that's the idea. So once you've signed up and you've done that thing, you'll get your account, and then you can sign in to Bookfunnel. Okay, so, and once you do, it looks like this. There's, all of the home stuff and all of that kind of fun stuff along the left-hand side, but we're going to go to Books, and we're going to add a new book. So this is where you're going to put in your free ebook copy that you want to make available to people. So let's start. We'll go with book title, My Awesome Book. If it's already available on Amazon, Amazon has an ASIN number. You can pick that right off the page where your book's available and just put it in. So that's a nice cross-reference for it. Book tagline, boldly go. Go where no one has gone before. All right. And in here, this is where my description goes. That's all good. And of course, you can use HTML. So there are HTML editors available for free everywhere on the internet. So that would allow you to use headlines and bolds and italics and other things for your description to make it stand out a little bit, but it's not necessary. And then we get down to book files. And so, okay, drag and drop anywhere or click here to add new files. So you'll notice you can add a JPEG, an EPUB, MOBI, or PDF in here. But I don't have any of those yet. So I need to go back and figure out what I'm doing with my book. So I'm just going to pause here for a sec and go back into Word and see where my book's at. So what I've done here for my awesome book is, once my pinwheel of death stops, there we go. So all I've done here, just to make life really simple for myself, is if I can get my stuff to work. Still thinking about it. Good Lord. There we go. Okay, so I have my text, my manuscript. This is just a story I picked up from one of the workshops. And what I've done here is I've simply added a cover into it. So I just pulled a cover. That's a JPEG. Just throw it in there so that it's all in one package for my EPUB version. So I'm going to make an EPUB. You can do PDF directly into Bookfunnel too, but I thought I'd show you another helpful tool. that you can use. So here's my book in Word. So I'm going to, I want this to go into PDF, but I'm not going to save as a PDF. I'm actually going to print as a PDF and go into the save function from the print function. Okay, so that's down here. Save as PDF. The reason for that is it embeds the fonts easier. Now, in this particular document, there aren't any fancy fonts or anything like that at all, so it shouldn't be an issue anyway. But I like to use the save as PDF under the print function. And I just need to get my pinwheel to stop pinning or wheeling. So there we go. My awesome book. I'll save it to Dropbox. Save. Done. Over. I can cancel this. Yeah, apologies for my ancient technology here. Okay, so that's done. All right, so now what? All I've done is I've saved it as a PDF. So I can put it up there. I can see what happens. But then when people download it, they're downloading the PDF version of it. Okay. I want people to be able to read it on their e-readers. So I'm going to have an EPUB version as well. So how do you actually create an EPUB version of your document? Because that's not a function that's available in Word. So here's a free online converter, which is really helpful. So it's online-convert.com. You can do all kinds of stuff, video conversion, documents, ebooks. Oh, ebook, that's the one we want. So let's go here. We want to convert a file. We want to convert to EPUB book format. That's the one. Okay. And you'll see it's a drag and drop kind of thing. That's awfully cool. So I'm going to drop my files in here. So the file I'm going to drop in is actually the one I just saved. So that was in Dropbox, and it was called, I'll just go to PDF, it should pop up. PDF, oh, good Lord. What was it called again? My awesome book. There it is. That's the PDF. So let's drag and drop into here. And so it's uploading. It's uploading to the site. It's not converting yet. Simply uploading. All right, through the magic of video, it's up there now. Okay, my awesome book. So now we're going to start the conversion. Okay, so we start conversion. Okay, it is now ready. We can download that to our machine. So let's do that. Okay, you can, if it's a huge file, you can download it as a zip, and I'm done. So now, let me just check, make sure it's there. If I go to my downloads file, my awesome, oh, it's there. I downloaded it twice, that's cool. So I click on it. Let me just click on it and take a look at this. It's going to come up in my iBooks reader. Just want to make sure that it's okay. Don't need that. Right, and so there's my awesome book in my this is my iBooks reader. We'll have a look at this. Pops up. There's my cover. There's the text, and of course it's really simple. I didn't do any formatting to this to this story. So but it all turns out just fine for what we're doing. So there it is. So that's awesome. So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And now what? So now we can go back to Bookfunnel. Okay, and this is where I'm going to add my files. So again, it's drag and drop. So I will drag and drop in my hang on a sec. So I want to drag and drop it. Oh, it was in downloads. My awesome ebook pub. So that goes in. Okay, I'm going to throw in the cover so that people can see it too. So which cover was it? I think it was in here, and it was cover JPEG, and I think it was Heather's cover that I used. So throw that in. Okay, so now I've got my cover, I've got my awesome ebook. Oh, let's throw in the PDF because some people like that stuff. So I think I saved, I did save it as a PDF, didn't I? My awesome book as a PDF. Let's throw that in. Some people might want to download it as a PDF. Okay. So now I've got 3 files in there, and I'm ready to move on to the next step as soon as this loads up. My goodness, that PDF is nasty. Just wait a sec here. There we go. It's all done. So let's save and close. Okay. So now this is going to come up under my books. I've got my awesome book, my new one. There's the picture of it. Tagline, my description, different files that are now compiling, so they're doing what they do. And so now what? I need to wait for them to compile first, but once that's done, I'm going to go back to home, and I'm going to see my books. Okay, and now you can see as part of my book collection, I've got my awesome book. All right, let's click on my awesome book and see where we go. Oh, it's still compiling. Can I do this? Okay, so what do I want to do? I want to send a link to my readers. I want to deliver ebook. I think I want to send a link to my, let's go here. Ready? Create a download page. Let's go. Okay. So, which book do you want to create a new download? My awesome book. Do you want Bookfunnel to collect the reader's email address before they can Yes. Okay, so this is so in this example, Bookfunnel is going to do all the collecting. Do you want to require the reader to join your list, or should they have the option? No. They're going to. I want them to join my list. That's the purpose of the exercise here. So then we'll create the page, and we'll see the little error comes up here because it's not part of my current plan. So if you are part of that $10 a month plan, then you just go to the next step. So and it will provide you with the actual link that you can then put into Facebook ads, you can put on your website, you can send to your friends, and so on. And that's essentially it. And then Bookfunnel looks after the rest. You don't have to worry about following up and helping people download their stuff. Bookfunnel takes care of all of the formatting and all of that stuff for you. And that's it. That's all you need to do for this one. All right, now let's assume that you're not going to be collecting email addresses for whatever reason. Maybe you've set something up using MailChimp or one of the opt-in tools on your website, so people have already given you their email address, and then you're automatically sending them a link to download their book. So this is the other option, and I'll go through it quickly here, and then show you how to set that up on your website using MailChimp if I have time. So this assumes that you're not worried about you don't want Bookfunnel to collect your email addresses. So no, just let them download the book. And again, it's for my awesome book, so I'll create the page. The download page name is for your own reference. So this will be for my awesome book. And I'll just leave it there. Expiry date. Is there anyone? If I want people to be able to download this all the time, I'll just leave that blank. And the download limit. This is not a limit per person. This is a total limit. So if I only want to make, for example, 100 copies available for free, then that's where I'd put in my download limit. Okay. And once that's done, you can hit preview for the landing page, see what it looks like. Okay. So now this is the page that comes up when your readers click on the link that you'll give them, so they can download. Here it is. Looks all nice. Get my book. So we can click on it. You can see it's different formats there, right? Phone, tablet, computer, and so on. And that's where they go. So that's what the preview looks like. Okay, very nice. Check it out. See what it looks like on a phone. That's what it looks like on a phone. So we don't have to worry about any of that formatting stuff. We just worry about uploading the book. Okay, and so that's essentially it. So just to complete the thought, you don't want to give away too much without getting an email address in exchange for it. So if you're using this function where Bookfunnel does not collect the email address for you, in other words, this is the cheapest package that they have, $20 a year, then you still want to be able to collect that email address some other way. And so that's done through an opt-in on your website. So we'll cover that in another tutorial shortly.